on the year.
Now, we asked Chloe McGee about this Southeastern Louisiana offense, and she said it's electric. No one plays the way we play. With her rise ball likely to go to it with 2 strikes here, it is her go-to pitch to get strikeouts.
Down goes Detillier. Runner goes and is safe. That's Morris sliding under the tag of Hodge. 1 strikeout in her last 96 at bats. Heavner looking for her 3rd of the inning. Instead, a ground ball to short, eaten up by Hodge, and that ends the 1st inning. And Beth Torina told us she's been a big reason why at the top of the order this offense has flourished. Will beat it out. Lassiter enjoying a career year at the plate after spending the last 2 seasons at Ole Miss. Flare into right field and caught on the edge of the infield. Macy Bergeron was one of a handful of Tiger players we had a chance to sit down with yesterday afternoon. A number of questions about what it's like to play in this Bryce Neal offense. And she said it's freeing, Amanda, because of how much support there is around one another. If you can't get the job done at the plate, somebody else will behind. Bergeron draws a 1-out walk. So 2 on for arguably the hottest hitter. And what a year it has been for the freshman from Flower Mound, Texas. Lines it into center field, right into the mid of Shanita Tucker. Runner will tag from 2nd, and Coffey swings at the first pitch, right to first base. Watson a tap of the bag, and LSU.
Speed, speed, speed.
3rd strikeout of the game, meanwhile, for Jaden Heavner. 5 consecutive first pitch strikes. Maddie Watson to 3rd. Coffey across the diamond, 2 down.
Side from Hammond America.
And her offense have been up to the task this year against some of the best pitchers in the country. This is lined into left and down for a base hit off the bat of Sierra Daniel. And
both offensively and defensively, and gone under the radar.
Jaden Leno at the plate. Corner infield drawn in. One-two count to the sophomore Leno. Emily Lemley of Virginia Tech. That's an excuse me swing off the nub, and no play at either base. McKee beats it out.
Her sleeping over there.
That will sneak into center field. Daniel will hold at 3rd on the throw-in from Shanita Tucker. Big moment for the Southland Conference newcomer of the year in the circle. Coffey, chopper to 1st. Throw comes home. Force out is made. And Southeastern keeps a run off the board. 2-year starter in center field at Ole Miss. Helped the Rebels to the NCAA tournament in both seasons. LSU's hero.
You hear about that a lot.
The 1-2 from LaRue.
Going on where her right hand has moved a couple of inches above her left hand for that barrel control. With some more top hand.
She said she has both a big heart and an uber competitiveness. Nobody fights at the plate on this roster like Lassiter. delivers a fly ball to left field, headed towards the wall, and it's a ground roll double to open the scoring in Baton Rouge.
She just grinded in this AB. Wore Macy LaRue down with that split grip, barreled up a pitch that is just up in the zone, and it was indeed a ground rule double. But first,
and now Macy Bajon comes to the plate with an opportunity still here in the second inning. What a totally different start to this game than the last time these teams met in February. Three home runs combined in that game as Bajon draws a 4-pitch walk. For some, this might not be a very long drought. No home runs in the last 15 at-bats. But for Edwards, it is the longest drought since February. Flare into center, and that will end the inning. But
this is loaded where it would spiral a little bit, but that's how she's grown, is to be able to limit the damage to just one walk here, just one hit by pitch there, and be able to adjust and work her way out of it quicker.
Gets an out in foul territory. Road in her collegiate career, leading her to Hammond.
A junior in Cindy Bajon, two-time All-American, down ball, off-speed, spinny pitcher. And then the lefty, Heavner, the freshman. More up-spin, good.
A walk to Tucker, the second of the game issued by Heavner. And the first batter aboard for Southeastern. Second time through the order here. Tucker can fly. 25 stolen bases, third in the Southland Conference this year. She
3 steps.
Bunt drop down in from third. Coffey bobbles the ball, and both runners are safe. MVP of the Southland tournament. Drops down a bunt to Heavner. Spinning throw to first. Both runners advance.
She wants them. More of a strikeout pitcher. She wants you to chase with 2 strikes. Likely to go right back to her rise ball with 2 strikes here.
Fly ball to shallow left center field. And coming in to end the inning, Jaden Leno. Southeastern strands team. Hard hit ball sneaks through under the legs of Watson at first. That's it. Daniel, a bunt. LaRue quickly gets it to first just in time. Southeastern Louisiana. Left side pop-up, foul territory. Detellier, come on! Reaching over the fence to grab it. Thought it was.
Well, remember, she had never played third base until she got to college. She had played shortstop and outfield, and then came here and they put her over at the hot corner. Escalousa and going back-to-back with successful seasons. It's one thing, Matt, as you know, to...
Beth Torina's unhappy because she saw Sydney Schneider bump first baseman Tori Edwards.
Just a little contact. I think she was trying to get around it. Tori Edwards continued something else. But when she's throwing strikes, she's just tough to hit. When she's not, you're able to take your walks and get on base against her. But when she's throwing strikes, she's one of the toughest pitchers to barrel up.
Watson into the gap in left center. Broussard rounding second base. She is waved around by Freeman, and Southeastern strikes in the 4th.
Talked about how we got into them a little bit. Play our style of ball. Looking for that curveball that's a hittable pitch. It's not a rise ball, Maddie. That pitch down. It's a pitch that she can get her barrel to, and she does. Scoring that speed all the way from first base. In Southeastern Louisiana, the second time through the order, nobody has struck out against her just yet. We're at the 7-hole here with Cullivan.
Bunt dropped down, bobbled by Coffey, no play, and Fontenot advances to third. Is aboard, and Southeastern sneaks another bag. Cullivan with some heads-up base running.
Third base. This is the second bobbled bunt that she has had in this game, knowing that they have speed, knowing that she has to hurry, knowing that she has to be perfect to get this speed down the line. And then look at Cullivan taking second base, advancing an extra 60 feet game.
Attacking.
And attacking, being aggressive.
Here's Kaylee Dixon. SEC tournament. Bouncing ball to Heavner, flips to first in time. Southeastern scores another. Got into the portal at the end of last season, called Rick Freeman and said, "Coach, I'm in the portal. You're the only program for me."
I don't know about that live.
Put together one heck of a season. Batting .569 in league games. Payoff pitch is inside for ball 4. Ball gets away from Bajon. Runner coming home is safe at the plate. Cullivan ties it, and up to third goes Tucker.
Bounce off of the backstop by Cullivan, but she risks it. She is aggressive. Southeastern has attacked this inning offensively, and Bajon cannot get back in time. And then Tucker catching them sleeping a little bit with the backside runner, getting all the way one-dimensional. They do trick plays. They're focused on special teams, trying to turn over every stone possible.
Strikeout of Morris. Third time through the LSU lineup here. Coming in to relieve Macy LaRue at the back end of last inning on a flyout. And she draws a one-out walk. Lassiter going with the pitch, puts on the stops as that is caught in center by Tucker. Chance to take the lead here in the fourth. Goes down on strikes.
465.
Right up the middle, it'll sneak into center. And McGee is aboard to start the fifth. To your pen here.
I think you see what Detillier does right here.
Runner goes, throw down from Bajon. They will get McGee.
Her movement, the catcher who's gotten better receiving back behind the plate since her freshman year, made it a priority to do so.
Heavner induces a pop-up behind home. Bajon called off by Coffey, 2 outs. In fact, when you asked her about being from Nebraska and seeing the Huskers in the regional, her eyes lit up.
Literally.
And she draws a 2-out walk. Ooh, and that caught Broussard. And put Sela in front. Instead, a fly ball won't get out of the infield. And calling off Daniel is Edwards.
At a great height.
Rooted to first. Well played by Watson, 1 down. Daniel drops down a bunt in from third to Tillier, and it gets away from Watson.
Always getting hits.
To second base, Morris charging in the tag, and the flip is in time. A double play to end the inning. Line drive into left field, giving chase Leno, and she gets there with an over-the-shoulder basket catch.
Macy Bajon has gotten hit more than any other catcher that I've seen this year as of late.
Tarina, though, sticking with her freshman. who's a top 10 finalist for Freshman of the Year. Gets under her glove at second, a quick play at first, and in time. LSU will bring McKee, Hodge, and Coffey 8, 9, and 1 to the plate next half inning. Oh, and that ball catches Schneider.
Ends up hitting her, maybe that her. Oh.
Catcher's not a glamorous position, folks. But you are in the action every pitch.
You are.
Fly ball to center, giving chase Tucker, and she will call off the new right fielder, Addison Contorno.
Hard. Ball in the air, both right fielder and center fielder are sprinting in, and then Tucker calls it.
On 2 hops to second base, quickly 2 down. Laney Bailey has been nails. 2 outs and the base is clear. And the 2-2 to Coffey. High hopper to Morris and makes the quick exchange to first. A 1-2-3. Southeastern Louisiana hitting.
Yeah, not chasing her rise ball as much.
Punched in the left and caught on the run by Leno, who has made 2 really nice plays in left field in back-to-back innings. History to the big dance. Corkscrew off the inside part of the bat, and Coffey makes quick work of it. 2 down.
On the wall, and you know what he said.
Oh, and that caught Detillier. And the go-ahead run is aboard in the 7th for Southeastern Louisiana. Lasers it into right center field. Down for a base hit. Detillier being waved around third. Throw comes home. Not in time. Southeastern takes the lead.
Sydney Schneider's hands are when she swings at this pitch out over the plate. She's ready for something that's up in the zone and barrels it up all the way to the fence. And Detillier got such a good jump. Eastern has gotten louder and louder.
Hopper to Coffey at third, and the out is made. LSU down to their final 3 outs. The tension in the stands. Fans jawing back and forth across the diamond. And a leadoff walk for Lassiter. With a program record tying 18 home runs this year. Bergeron in the left field, headed towards the wall, and it is foul. Narrowly missing a walk-off. Will now try to reset for the 1-2. Bergeron into right field. Contorno is there, and Lassiter stays put at first. 1 down in the 7th.
She's going to get a change-up for sure.
She told us her approach at the plate is a simple one. When she stands in as the runner goes unabated. And that is the respect that Southeastern Louisiana has with Tori Edwards. A walk-on for with a grand slam in that series. Takes the 1-0 into left field. Back on it, Cullivan. Makes the catch. Oh, my. A game-saving catch in left. 2 down in the 7th. LSU down to its final out. Sierra Daniel caught by Detillier. And for the first time in program history, Southeastern takes down a national seed.
What a job by Laney Bailey in the circle to come in relief of Macy LaRue and shut down these LSU hitters left and right. And then
let's take a look at tonight's Capital One reward.